Okay, as I promised, a short break. We're back with game number 2 of semifinal number 1, with straight out of my bed on the Hellborn side, leading 1-0 over spamming requires skills low. Once again, what you got? Rejoined here by Thickless.
Hello.
So we got another betting draft pool here, which
Yep.
I love seeing. Everything looks different. So we're gonna see some different heroes from game number 1.
Yeah.
What heroes out of this pool are you excited to hopefully see get picked up here? I got so many good caster picks yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I need you to get some caster luck. So give me those picks.
All right. Okay. I want to see a War Chief be picked. That Demented, if he's not banned, he's gonna get picked. 100% gonna get picked for sure. We see that Hammer again. They might straight on my bed might just pick him up again just to keep doing those combos. Calamity, really strong carry, but I'm not sure if that's who they're gonna pick. They might ignore carries altogether and just go more burst damage here. But also, apart from that, I'd say Chipper. I think Chipper's gonna be picked.
You know what I noticed? You didn't say Golden Veil. He's in the pool, and I think that's actually very important because that's what was holding you back yesterday.
Yeah,
I kept saying Golden Veil.
Yeah, and as much as I love Golden Veil, you know, I am known for playing Golden Veil. You know, bit of a troll on my team, but you know, I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna
coming out now. Okay.
I'm gonna have to admit it right now. No, I'm still not gonna stop picking Golden Veil though. Just letting everyone who plays Midwars know, if you see me in your game, I'm picking Golden Veil.
Man, no, I'm just kidding. I like that you said Calamity. That's for me. That's I love to play Calamity in Midwars. I think that hero is so much fun. And I think there'd probably be a good chance we'll see her picked up in this game. As she wasn't banned. Unfortunately, they did ban the War Chief. That was banned by Hellborn team here.
Yeah, makes a lot.
They also banned the Arachna to follow up that was the first ban, but then Gauntlet and Hammerstorm. So the Hammerstorm, we saw the impact he had last game. Mm-hmm. I think that made a lot of sense. That was actually banned by the team playing against it.
Yeah.
So either they didn't want the Hammerstorm or they recognized how strong that Hammer Throw was impacting the fights.
Yeah, Hammer Throw is really strong. We can see the Calamity being picked. Calamity in Midwars is just such a strong. I played a few games this morning. One of them was with Calamity. She's just too strong. You can't. Once she gets going, she just starts doing damage, killing everything.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty ridiculous. The artillery might actually be picked. However, this I think is going to be a misplay from Legion right now. If they pick artillery. Though they do have Demented, so Demented might be able to keep him alive. However, if you look at Hellborn, they have guys that are going to be able to dive him and keep him stunned, and they also just picked up the Andromeda for that swap.
Okay. Yeah, I was actually surprised. After talking about the Calamity, I was going to mention Andro being a really... I know this hero is really solid. You can also build him multiple ways, like support or carry-ish. I've seen builds where people go tablet on him, or they even go DPS or staff routes. Yep. So what type of Andromeda do you like to see when you're playing these games? So
when I'm playing, Andromeda usually goes with price to get a staff, either by someone else staffing or getting them rushing it as fast as possible, just to get that initial just range.
Magic immunity on the swap and stuff.
Yeah, but also the range.
Level 1 fight or level 3? I said that yesterday. Yep. Level 3 fight. They almost got the Amun-Ra. They couldn't secure him down. And LRMs are coming in. The Hellborn side is being forced back here. Nobody's really getting targeted down here per se. They're trying to turn their attention toward the Fade now. Legion is grouped up as 5. And Hellborn is trying to reposition and group together, which is what's causing a little bit of issues here. So ultimately, nobody falls. Fade just throws out a stun and says, "I'll take you home."
Yep. Okay. Which I think was that was good for Hellborn. I think they were caught unaware there. So them not getting picked is pretty good for them right now.
Okay. So again, to go through the lineups here, we got Bramble, Demented Shaman, Emerald Warden. We talked about Artillery and Cthulhu Font.
Yep.
So a lot of new hero picks, I would say. The Cthulhu-Fon, I don't know if we casted that one at all yesterday. I did watch one artillery game. The hero looked quite solid.
Yep.
And I think everything else we've seen looks pretty normal. And then for Hellborn, before we got any more action, we got Andromeda, Amun-Ra, Myrmidon, Fade, and Calamity. So yep. I want to get your take on which lineup you feel maybe is a little bit more solid, or who you think has the edge here, and why.
Okay, so it's hard to say, but if I'm looking at just the lineup, I don't like the artillery pick that much, but I'm gonna say they do have a Demented, a Bramble, and a Cthulhu-Fon. Those are pretty solid. They're very good picks.
Okay.
And okay, Bramble getting bursted down, but he's gonna be fine.
Fade, he's running around.
Yep. So, also, but Hellborn also has picks. I'm not quite sure. Fade usually isn't picked much in Midwars. She doesn't have. She doesn't scale very well late game. She kind of ends up just being just a kind of a walking stun.
Okay.
And just annoying, and like she's hard to kill at least, but.
The tramples in here onto the Ra. Will this be the Bloodlust? They're countering onto the Cthulhu-Fon, but the Amun-Ra goes down first for the Bloodlust. And they do get the counter kill on Cthulhu-Fon. The sacrifice there was made as he initiated. That's
fine. I think Cthulhu is going to probably sacrifice himself every time he's going to initiate. But if he managed to build it just tanky enough, he'll be fine. He's going to be able to soak up enough damage to let his team counter and get some picks. But yeah, a second pick I don't like, by the way, from Hellborn is Ra. I would have thought they would have picked Cthulhu-Fon instead.
Okay, another trample comes in, but that's on an illusion of Andromeda. Good bait coming in. They're trying to return kill onto the Demented Shaman. Does have the cape, it does proc. And now Cthulhu-Fon trying to go forward with the Obliterate. It does wear off, it will fall back. No kills happening in that engagement.
Oh yes. Well yeah. Yeah. Raw pick I'm not sure about. I think Cthulhu was a stronger pick there. But maybe they have a plan.
Crushing claws. Can you really hate this Raw pick? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Is it mostly due to like his ultimate has like a really long cooldown? Is that what kind of is your reasoning, or you just feel the hero just kind of tapers off or doesn't offer too much? Or
yeah, I don't think his crowd control options are as good as some of the other tanks in the game.
Okay. Cthulhu-Fon does trample up the Calamity, who's got a DD, by the way, but very far in the back. They're turning their attention onto the Bramble. He pops the Shrubbery. And we will have a 1-for-1 fade goes down for Cthulhu-Fon. Bramble now getting focus fired. The Calamity Dragons with the double damage. They're trying to secure another kill. Bramble doesn't have boots. If they could walk him down, here comes another Shrubbery. And it looks like Hellborn team, despite having that DD, they will fall back. They were not comfortable chasing up into the high ground.
I think it's going to be a much more even fight here. Even game. Because we can see they're trading.
Their knuckles picked up already.
Yep.
Oh, Cthulhu-Fon tramples in on the Fade. They want that 4-minute rune. I didn't see what it spawned, actually. It looks like an Invis, which was picked up by the Bramble. Another 1-for-1, same thing, Fade and Cthulhu-Fon, the two...
1-to-1.
The two initiators getting focus fired for both sides.
Yep, that's... I think we're going to start seeing that. A note is, Artillery, once he starts getting a bit more damage, he's going to start hitting a lot harder. He's going to maybe be able to get like 2 picks instead of just 1. I think he scales a lot faster than Calamity, but Calamity, in the end, I think ends up being a better carry for later game.
Yeah. I like that he's maxing out his passive here, the Funeral Pyre. That cooldown goes down very... like it scales very well when you level it up, and then he's going to be taking away or gaining stats and movement speed, which makes him like steroid. I love that. He's leveling that up. Cthulhu-Fon tramples in. I don't think he hit anyone. He's going to sacrifice himself. He goes down. Demented Shaman getting stunned up as well as the Emerald Warden. Great Fade stun to continue that fight. And now Artillery is getting dove here. Wheatfield coming out, not going to be needed. It does hit onto the Bramble. The respawners are coming in. They got to be careful not to overextend. Andromeda, 1 hit, is going to survive for now in the background. Throws out an Aurora. And Amun-Ra does have a Pyroclasmic Rebirth. He will use it here as he falls. But it's an Ultimate Warrior Streak coming out for Calamity. She's already got 5 charges on the Knuckles. Hitting for 150 max damage.
That is.
And it's a 9-3 hero kill lead. That was a very heavily decided Hellborn fight there.
Oh yeah. So that was kind of wild how well that turned out for Hellborn. Honestly, I just think it came out that one team just has more damage for now than the other. Artillery really needs to start getting more damage. You can see he got little sponge daggers. He's probably gonna try to up his LRM damage just a bit. Maybe try to back off some of the enemy team. Good thing to note, Raw did pick up the plated greaves, so he's going to take a lot less damage from LRM.
She's ultimated here. She's getting very curious. She might enter the revelation range. I think they saw her. They've even thrown out some Emerald Warden traps. 3-man Magic Carp comes in. Here comes a face stun though. Hits onto 2. Not much follow-up because Artillery got swapped in. They changed their focus fire. Good targeting there. Knock it through Levant. He's in the fray. He will go down as well. 2 kills straight to Hellborn. Make it 3. They take out Demented Shaman. Make it 4 as Emerald Warden also falls. And 13-3 now. Another heavily favored Hellborn engagement.
So after this engagement, I think you can start seeing why I don't like Artillery in Midwars right now. You can see the Andromeda is just swapping him, and then he's getting melted down. He's their main damage dealer for Legion. And he's just not able to do damage because he's too busy being swapped and then killed.
Okay, yep. It's going for those Ghost Marchers next. Got the Punch Daggers. Here comes a Sunder's Vault. Bramble goes down first. Emerald Ward is stuck in there. She also has to fall. And now Cthulhu Fountain goes down. It's a Domination Hatcher coming up for the Calamity, who has a Shield Breaker. About to be Shield Breaker level 2. Holy cow, that's a lot of damage. Especially paired with the Lex and the Aurora from Andromeda. I can see why these targets are falling so quickly. Before I could even say anything, the Bramble had already melted.
Yep. And I think Hellborn really knows how to fight against an Artillery here. They're building up armor. They know when to go in. They're not getting harassed, letting themselves get harassed by that LRM. So this is gonna be a bit more rough for Legion now. I don't know what they're gonna be able to do here.
Look what Fade's doing. She's ultimated on the opposite side this time. And she's scouting in the tree line. She's got her reflection up for 5 more seconds. Let's see if she decides to initiate here. She's thinking about it. Goes in on the Cthulhu font. Probably not the target they're looking for. They'll reset.
No, I think Fade's trying to do like she did the previous time she used her ult. She's trying to just hit 2 stuns, just like 2 players, just so that the Andromeda is able to swap the Artillery. Just go and swap, so they can get that pick.
So the Fate is it Portal Key still pretty standard here to try to line up a better stun, or is there another build?
I would say it's a good item to go, but they're going Energizer instead, which I think also.
Oh right. But it's sorry, I should have clarified. He has 1,800 gold is what I meant. So is he saving for a Portal Key, or is there another item that you would foresee Fade maybe wanting to go for here?
I think there's a good chance he's going to go Portal Key. He's probably going to use it to Portal Key and stun, and then Energizer out. I think that's going to be his plan.
I like the Energizer personally. It's a nice little tool to get him in range or out once he goes in.
I don't see it very often.
Okay, Cthulhu Font tramples in, stuns 2. There comes the Sunder's Vault countering. Bramble gets stunned up, he will fall. Another LRMs from Artillery. He's very far in the back, but he does get swapped anyway because the front line has already melted, so leaving him vulnerable. And now the Demented Shaman will get dove as well. Emerald Warden on 1 hit, she will also fall. Bramble respawns and will try to stun them up, but the Vine Wall was already used, so not too much he can do at this point. Power will fall here at the under 10-minute mark, and we have a 17,000 gold lead already, Thickless. I think this is even larger than it was in game number 1.
Yeah, I thought this game was going to be much closer, but no, apparently it's not going to be. Jeez, this is looking bad for Legion. Calamity, 22% of the damage, but just most of the damage, and that's when you start seeing why Calamity is just so strong in Midwars. She's able to deal just so much damage. I usually don't level up her passive.
Oh, 3-man fade stun, by the way. Sorry to cut you
Oh my
off.
god.
Let's see if they can follow it up here. They're going to get 1 kill on the Bramble first. Cthulhuphant stun forward. He will fall as well. That's going to, I guess, conclude the fight. Fade, it's got another reflection ready to go, so we'll see if he'll
for more.
Looks to get a, maybe he'll blink in for a line stun here.
Yep, yeah, she did get that PK.
There it is, 3-man stun. A little bit too far forward from the team, but maybe they can get in range to get some more kills here. Cthulhuphant counter tramples on the Raw. Still has his ultimate ready to go though. Cthulhuphant getting taken down here by the Calamity. She is doing so much damage right now.
Oh yeah.
Patrick Immortal coming out here 11 minutes in, 15-0-10. Holy cow.
Yeah, she has 12 charges of her passive right now, 36 bonus agility. Yeah, unless she gets shut down, I think she's gonna keep rolling. Just keep getting stronger.
Yeah. So what are some follow-up item choices? He went for a Whispering Helm. I found that kind of intriguing. I don't know necessarily how impactful that item is here, but like, what else can we expect for him to go for?
I think Whispering Helm is was a good item. It gives armor and lifesteal, which is good against artillery and just good overall.
Okay, another good face stun coming in. Bramble Wall in the background tries to like split them up, but not doing a whole lot. Now Bramble trying to run away, but he gets right click down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, I think Shieldbreaker is also a pretty standard item for Calamity, especially now that she's not getting bursted down by anyone.
Okay. Levant tramples in onto 2. Raw still leading the front lines. Cthulhuphant dies. There's just not enough damage here. Yeah. I mean, Legion's just kind of, I think they're just too far down. They're not even able to get a single return kill at this point. Just, there's too many items across the board. Everyone's too tanky.
Yeah, at that point, I think we can very easily call it a game.
Yeah, World Tree has got -7 armor from the Shieldbreaker. Took a lot of damage there as well. He goes for Rift Shards. I love it. More damage.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna say this is almost exactly the build I go, so I'm pretty happy.
Very nice. All right, well the bloodbath just keeps going. Announcer's going crazy. Love to hear it. 20-0. I don't know what his final score will be, but 20-0 could be it. 21-0.
Yep, I think that's what it's gonna be.
All right. So 2-0, dominating fashion in both games. I will say, SRSL, they did get Bloodlust in both games. Something to point out, but you know, once the Bloodlust was over and out of the way, this was SOMB's series all the way. 2-0 victory here.